Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Monad community. Thank you for everyone that's come in and joining the ZX channel. Continue the support, and you will see a continuation of these updates no matter what day it is. Again, if you're looking across the board, yesterday, December 9th, was a great day for the broader market, as you could see for yourself. That overall momentum is carrying on as we are starting off Wednesday. A lot of coins up, 5 to even 10%, depending on what coin you're looking at. But as far as Monad is concerned, you're seeing something very interesting playing out. It's actually lagging behind the broader market, which again is quite interesting. But again, it ties back to what I've been talking about on the channel day in, day out. Market cap on this coin is very low. So, to um, pretty much control the price, it doesn't take that much power or that much money to do so. So like just a few whales can really have that type of impact. Market makers could do that. So looking at the price, 2.65 cents, down about 0.7% on the USD side of things, down 3% on the Bitcoin side of things. Market cap $288 million, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 174.3 million. As always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So one key takeaway right now is the overall ecosystem. So TVL 167.6 million, and still unable to reach a new all-time high for the total value locked. So that's something we don't really want to be overlooking. As far as the price is concerned, you can see for yourself, Bitcoin dominance did break below the key level that I've been talking about in every single update, and we did go above it. But of course, as we are going into Wednesday morning, it is a very special day today, very important day. FOMC meeting, rate cut potentially to be announced today once again, and that does tend to have an impact on the broader market. And I think market has already been preparing itself for the rate cut pretty much since the weekend. But if you're looking at the dominance, it has gone back above our key level, and we're currently sitting at 59.15%. We could see some choppiness, going into the meeting itself, but I think after that is where our eyes should be on. But Bitcoin, nonetheless, still within the 0.50 fib zone, as you could see for yourself. We did see a new monthly high, but we're seeing a little bit of a pullback since then. But we're still remaining within the 0.50 as of recording this update. But with that said, again, just based off of what has happened for the dominance since last night, and what happened with Bitcoin, this shouldn't be a big surprise for why we're seeing so much green across the board. But for Monad, let's take a look at when the price of Bitcoin, it did retest a new monthly high. Did Monad price react or not? That's what I want to look at right now. And if I were to zoom in for you guys, you could see, the price definitely did react to that move. We retested almost at 3 cents level, just below the actual 3 cents price point, because it is a very important level. But you can see for yourself, just since last night, you saw Monad go up about 11.2%, but pretty much kind of finding itself back down to where it was, prior to this jump that we did see. So why could this be the case? You may be asking, why could the price, be going down that fast? Because look what has happened with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was, like I said, sitting at the likes of $94,568. We did see a pullback, and dominance started to pick up, and that is going to have an impact, believe it or not, much quicker than you think. And that's exactly what we're seeing happening with Monad's price right now. Again, small cap coin, as I've stated to you before. And if you want to put this into perspective, about a 9% pullback since, the morning level, where we were sitting at about 2.9 cents price point. So what's really going on? Are we going to, break below this key range, or are we going to, flip and go back up to the 3.3 cents level where we were on December 4th? One key thing to keep in mind, and you just cannot ignore that, is that again, the market cap on Monad is very low still. We're still ranging and accumulating pretty much since December 5th. We could say, we're accumulating within this pattern, but most importantly, above a certain support line. And that support line is at 2.5 cents. You don't want to see the price breaking below that key range. If it's able to do that, I believe, there is a strong chance that, you could see Monad even retesting the likes of December 1st levels, which again is not a small move. That itself is still a move of about 15.3%, but you just cannot ignore that for these types of coins, it doesn't really mean a big move would be needed. Again, if Bitcoin is able to drop below the 0.50, let's say we were to see a little bit of a shakeout, If Bitcoin were to drop down to the likes of 88,005 or potentially even retesting 86K, which we haven't seen since the beginning of this month, this is definitely something on the table. So right now we are seeing a little bit of weakness within the price. In terms of confirmation, you want to see the price breaking above 3 cents and actually staying above that range. But as of now, we're definitely seeing a little bit of a lag on the side of Monad, while the broader market is up 5 to 7%, depending on what coin you're looking at. But we got to take it step by step. Like I said, you don't really want to see some of these key support line breaking, because if it's able to do that, there's not much support below, and then there is realistically a strong chance that we could retest some of those levels where we were at the beginning of the month. But again, day by day, let me know in the comments what you guys think. We'll see you later in crypto, ZX and peace.